Um, okay, I'm back again. Of course, after announcing that I would do one video a day in December, everything went kind of downhill and I got sick and lost my voice completely. And I was sick all last week, and you can probably still hear that my voice is a little bit funny. So now I'm back and I just will continue where I left off, and then I just continue the video challenge into January, because why not? It's more about me just putting out videos than like hitting the 30 days in 1 month. We can just continue. And so I wanted to just kind of record a little session where I create patterns and you can follow me along. I hope it's gonna be funny, and maybe I have to add not funny. I hope it's gonna be interesting, and that I don't have to. There's the camera again in the view, the microphone. I have this one little fluffy thing on top of the microphone. I don't even know if it's helping, but it always like slips down into the lens, I feel. I have to get a new one. So I will create the patterns, and I still have 17 patterns to go for our new theme that will be also published in the WordPress org directory. I actually can't wait for you to be able to use it. It's actually kind of ready and sitting there. Just the patterns need more work. The design is really polished and clean, and I think it's gonna be a cool theme to explore and have in the directory. More like a clean agency style, where you will be able to create simple agency, like smaller agency or portfolio websites with really cool little project, I think, to add to the directory, and a fun project for us as well after we did the mock only blogging theme. So yeah, I will continue my work to hopefully finish ASAP, and we definitely plan to put it out within December, to plan that. And then the next project will be another little theme, and then we also put in some more work to recreate our Tsuki theme as a blog theme. We started that before our parental leave, and then the work kind of got left off, and we will take it again, take on the job again beginning of next year. That is the plan, like the rough plan for the moment at least. So let's dive into the patterns, stop talking, and get some work done. So how I work at the moment, we have a base theme, and out of this base theme we built mock, and now we're building the next theme. And I just put up a page with patterns. So I build them out like just under each other, and then we will kind of, there's still some colors from the color palette I need to fix, and also some general blog styling. So for instance, I think this button here will then be supposed to be just completely rounded, but we can just define that via the theme JSON. And I actually just restarted my VS Code, so I don't have my workspace open. So here it is. So I start with the like default theme JSON, and then which is also like from the base theme, and then I manually creates the style variations and they all go into the styles folder. So the styles folder is empty at the moment. Sorry for my voice still being a little bit scratchy, so annoying. The theme JSON kind of gets longish and not so great looking. I think I deleted a few plugins here. So I actually just recently tried out the what's it called? JSON, a plugin that kind of puts the JSON crack into a layout, but I'm not sure if it's working for WordPress. Maybe if you have an idea, let me know in the comments how you work with JSON. Normally, I just kind of put all the settings that I'm not using away and kind of go here. I think the buttons, how did I create that rounding of the buttons? It's not in the variation. I don't even remember. I have to check that. I think I can just put the border radius via theme JSON. So let's get my windows in line too, but I'm just ignoring that and building out the patterns like that. So I stopped here. Where do I see that? That's this one. I can actually close that. And now I go here. So as you can see, the single patterns at the moment are kind of simple, and we have little icons here that I still need to kind of decide how we're going to build it out. And I wonder if we want to put that button in the end or at the top on mobile. Probably just 2 columns and then put them on top. I think I would do that. So it's been a few days since I worked in these patterns. I think I can just use that. And I always like the list view open, and I can collapse that menu. So I think this layout, and how was that? So it's 30% and 66. Yeah, so I think I can use that layout and copy paste it and go from there. The cool thing is now I can name my group blocks, so I can rename that, and I follow the naming we have here. So this is projects. I still need to think about that because it's just projects for the landing page. So we maybe need to rename that, or we could name it projects intro and then projects long, or project short and long. I'm not sure. So let's put our work in here, and we have a button. So I also don't need to recreate the button because I can just use the button I have here. I don't know, how did I put that in here? I didn't put the radius. Oh, I need to go to the single one. Did I put the border radius here? No, so it's somewhere in the default. I need to check where I actually put that. So I can just copy that and put it here. So once you kind of start your work, it's just a lot of repetition. Yeah, and the styling I want to do via the theme JSON as much as possible, so I don't have to. Okay, so this is just an image, and I have some spacing here. So the dev mode in Figma comes in really handy at the moment, and the long-term plan is to not use Figma at all, to kind of just directly create it in WordPress, or draft it in WordPress and then kind of fine-tune it. I think once we have kind of the comment and communication tools and commenting with multiple authors in a project in WordPress, that will be super interesting, because Manu and I at the moment, we don't work at the same time, so we kind of shift work because of our little one, and this is really helpful. We comment a lot, so that's also how WordPress projects are built. And I think that's so beautiful in Figma. That works really well. It will be cool to have that too in WordPress. So I need that picture, and I have nothing with, oh yeah, I have that picture. I think it's the same. I could just copy, paste that in here. So I can delete everything in that column. And then I created a new column. Oh, I created 2 columns in there. So, okay. I just delete everything here. I have this introduction, and just above I will paste the image, delete these 2 paragraphs. I should do more short codes. I'm always like kind of using them and then forgetting them again. They're so handy though. I mean, I have a larger screen here, but I could also move into full screen mode. That is actually nicer. Can I put the settings that the full screen come right by default? I think I can. Is it distraction free? No. Always open list view. Or maybe that's a good thing to have for me. I really like the list view for building out patterns. It's so helpful. I don't know how people live without it. So I have 120 pixel spacing. So we always, also in between themes, we use the same spacing values, the same font sizes. So we can, and the same color slugs, so we can recreate the theme. This theme is a little bit more complex from the colors. I actually realized normally we do a default color palette and variant, and we actually don't need that in Mock. I will delete that in the next update, but we will need it here, so we can, like users can switch on one, say landing page, switch out between light and dark sections of the site. And the size here is font size 18 pixels. So I think that might be a little bit boring actually to follow. And I have a primary text, but that is only paragraph. So I need to create a paragraph below. It's a little bit hard to talk and work here, and that is bold. But I won't use bold. I will use the appearance here. Bold or semi-bold? 600. So semi-bold. And that was 18 pixel. And then I have a spacing here of 16. I maybe just put a group block in. Oh no, let's do it easier even. Oh no, if I want to do that next to each other, I have to put that into a group block, or a row block, better said. Put that here. And put that row inside here too. And then give the row spacing, was it 16? I think. So I used the block spacing for that. And then this one is also the text primary. I don't give this one a text color because it's just default secondary color. I'm always kind of checking because we put the font sizes in RAM. Actually, I could probably put that in RAM here as well as a preference. I have to check that. What spacing do I have below the picture, and where do I want to have that spacing? Is it in the column? Oh yeah. How much was it? 32. So it depends. You could use the block spacing. This is helpful if more content is added to the column, like inside the column. Or you can also just add padding. It's always kind of like look and see what we actually need. So I have this column and this. I also need to group these elements inside another columns block or group block. Let me think. A row at before, because I just need to stack them. I think I can just use the stack block. And here you can see I really love to work in the list view. Oh, now I lost my, of course, I now lost my column spacing, and this actually needs to be 120. And then I duplicate that, and that should give me the 120. And then here I just need to add a spacing. I always like to add spacing top, oh sorry, that was a microphone, rather than spacing at the bottom. So I just give that a padding top of 32 pixels. Then we have that, and I think that should work. I don't need to set anything else now. And now I delete the content here again. Or I delete the whole thing and copy paste that, duplicate it. And I think I built out the pattern already. I still have the wrong color here for the buttons. Wait, let me check. Oh, I don't need, let me check the spacing here. I think that was one. So it's, yeah, this was an actually really simple one. I maybe, there's an issue. So because the text is kind of long, I would like to switch these elements to be aligned, not horizontally next to each other, but stacking. And I think I can't do that right now with the row. So that was maybe not a smart idea. I should maybe use the columns. I'm not sure if the columns work. Otherwise I might use a bit over the top to use columns for that. If that doesn't work, I'm maybe gonna use just and the width, could that just be auto width, or how does it work? So I kind of wished we just had a flexbox block in the default. So I'm building the theme completely just with the WordPress default blocks, because it's a free theme and I want the previews to show everything. So if I stack that on mobile, I could give it a width, but that's not really what I wanted. I think what I just do is, that's a little bit over the top. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think what I will do, because I have to research, but I don't think there's another solution. I will leave it to row, and then I will add a custom class and like stack on mobile and put that in the custom CSS, because I think I need that for another element already too. So I think that's just most convenient. And then I wonder if from the design side we want that button here, I guess, because it is the heading and it's part of the heading. So yeah, let's do that, and let's comment here, or maybe I don't need to comment, I will just do that. And I can move my pattern that I'm working on. Oh, well, I'm not completely finished. So I built it in Figma. As it's custom CSS, how I'm fixing that, I kind of can just fix it. And there is this little icon. I still need to be like thinking about how we do that. I'm probably just gonna do an image here, because again, it's a free theme and I want the preview of the patterns to look great. So I can't use the icon block or any kind of external block. So I will do that too, but I will take a little break here and then come back with the recording. Okay, by now I finished the pattern off, and I ended up using an image for now for this little arrow, and I added a link. So this is just an empty link, and then I added a custom CSS class. For now, I'm not sure if this will stay like it, to not have a text decoration, even though it's just a paragraph text. And I ended up adding the font color 3 text tertiary for this, as I realized in the design it has that. I didn't see that in the beginning. So this is text primary and text tertiary. So I left it with the row, and then what I decided to do is just for this text to hide it on mobile, and I already have this little helper CSS classes to do that. So I have mobile hide, mobile show, tablet hide, tablet show, and desktop hide, desktop show. And so here I added the rule mobile hide, desktop tablet show, and the same for this. This is just a workaround, and in the future I guess we will have solutions for things like that, or like just flexbox settings. But these are 3 elements. So this is a workaround. I could have done this maybe a little bit more elegantly with custom blocks, for instance, our blocks that we've built, but for the free theme, I think this is quite a good solution. And then what I did is I copied the entire code, and went into my patterns folder here for Yumi, added a new file called project.php, and I just copy pasted the content here into it, and added this introduction, so the title, the slug, categories, and viewport width, the default viewport width. And I will later on, for all the patterns, hide the change the image URLs here, so I just left that by default. I will do that for all patterns, just change it up to link them to the image folder of the theme. And then now I don't need to do anything else. If I click on patterns and I added the category feature, I added this pattern to the category features, and as you can see, the project pattern already shows up here. So just by adding it to the patterns folder, it will find it automatically. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And that was how I built patterns. I know it's a little bit messy. It was a little bit messy in the beginning. Maybe I should have planned this a little bit more, how I want to build out this pattern. I will do this again with the other patterns we still have for the theme, so stay tuned. And yeah, I will maybe coordinate a little bit more how I actually want things to work out and which blocks to use. You should definitely not just kind of start, but maybe quickly think about it previously and then build them out. So yeah, next time I will do that. Maybe I will just do another video tomorrow to show you how I just go along pattern by pattern. I hope you liked the video anyways, and it was fun to watch. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.